Hey everyone, Rick Bosley again for our day 17 of our 21-day challenge. Today's topic is on action plans. Have you ever felt that either you've been going through the same process, same motions with your buyers and your sellers and your listings, your open house, and if you were to get hit by a truck tomorrow, no one had to have any idea what you do or what you're supposed to do. If you ever felt that sometimes you come in, you say, I'm supposed to go to that inspection, I should have sent that survey over, and you're constantly playing from catch up with all your transactions. So action plans are a great way to do that. Keller Williams and eEdge has put together an action plan through the template or the forefront of eEdge, where you can create your own custom ones if you have your own custom to-do list or systems. Now I'll also have some core ones in there. So when you get your buyer under contract, your listing under contract, what do you have to do? You submit the date. You just put it in there, plug and play. You can also do it for teams. You can assign it to other people, assign it to other co-oping agents. A really neat tool. There's a lot to dive into it. So take a look what Marine Legacy has to tell us, and really a step-by-step tutorial on how to do some action plans and put some simplicity back in your life. All right, guys, be well. Talk to you soon.
Hi everybody, it's Maureen Legacy with day 17 of the 21 days of December. Today we're just going to touch on action plans. So when you sign into MyKW, you notice here in your control panel that it has a link for action plan. So I'm going to click that link. It's going to take me over to the action plan panel. Now this is part of eEdge, and action plans is the one section of eEdge that was written and developed by the KW tech teams. It is not coming from Market Leader. It doesn't come from .loop. It's part of the system, but developed by KW. So here I have some action plans in the system. Some are overdue here. This is part of my training. I was adding some action plans. So what are they? Well, these are a great tool to keep you on track when dealing with clients. So let's say that I come in and I am adding a new listing. Well, I'm here at the dashboard, and when I sign first in, I'm seeing them on the dashboard. I can see all of the tasks that I have, any email tasks that I might have, any calls that I'm scheduled to make, anything on my to-do list, any appointments I have, any mail I have to write, and any of my team activities. So let's start off by saying, okay, we are adding a new contact, and by contact or by template, I'm going to start a plan. So I'm going to do by contact, and hopefully I have a Betty Buyer or someone in here that I can work with. And so I'm going to try to look for someone whose last name is Buyer. Let's see if I can find one of my test cases. So I'm going to search for a buyer. And I have Janie Buyer, new buyer. See, these are all my tests. So I'm going to pick Betty Buyer, click the contact, and I'm going to select that contact here at the bottom. And now it's going to ask me what type of action plan do I want. And I have the template names here. Some are custom, meaning I added those plans myself. They didn't come as templates from the KWRI. They came from me. So we'll talk about that on another video. But let's talk about the core plans that KW gives me. Now I added Betty Buyer, so she's a buyer. So I come down here and I see Buyer Contract to Close Action Plan. So I'm going to click that one. And I'm going to go down here to the bottom. I'm going to associate the plan with that contact, and I'm going to click Continue. So you can start to think about how great this would be. So the effective date is today. Now I can change the effective date. Let's say I want to make it on the 17th. That's when I'm going to add that, the 17th. Buyer Contract to Close Plan name for Betty Buyer. That's fine. I can change the name of that if I want. Plan description, I can change that if I like. Change weekend due dates. If it's Saturday, move it to Monday or the previous Friday. If it's Sunday, move it to previous Friday or Monday. I'm going to leave Saturday and Sunday alone because I work every day, so that's fine with me. What organization of the team, what team member am I going to assign it to? Look, you can here pick from any market center. So if you are working on a project that involves people in other market centers, you can actually assign it within the KW organization. I'm going to leave it in my market center, and I'm going to come to some of the names of people that I've worked with in my market center. I'm going to come down here and find me, Maureen Legacy. I'm going to assign everything to me. And then I'm going to click up here, Start a Plan. Now it's going to assign all the contract to close details, tasks to Betty Buyer, and they're assigned to me. Now I can actually go in and I can change the assignment and change obtain loan approval to the admin. I can make any changes that I want, and every day when I sign in, it's going to tell me what I need to do up here. It also has the due date, and it schedules the due date based on what the activity is. You can modify that as well. So if I click on a plan item, and I can say edit the task, I can change the dates, I can change the task status, and this is what keeps us on target. So if you are not familiar with action plans, you want to go over to KW Connect, make sure that you look up for agents the videos on action plans, watch the detailed videos from KWRI, and use your action plans. It's going to save you a ton in 2013. We'll see you tomorrow.